Well, I'm Robbie Newman, and this is my wife, Carol Newman.
Hello.
And together we're part of a group called Living Ocean, and we're the joint co-founders along with Kim and Dion Hubner. And in March, was it?
2010.
March 2010, we were watching a documentary on Sea Shepherd where the Japanese in the Southern Ocean slaughtered a couple of whales, and it was a particularly poignant moment because at that time the Sea Shepherd people were incapable of helping that particular pod of whales, and you could feel the despair in their being as they watched these whales
It's brutal.
Yeah, it's really starting to bite. Alright, we're going to go around to the other side real quick. I have to be honest with you, I hope this is something I'd never see next.
They saw the same clip, and Kim came and said, well, we should do something about this and hold an event to raise some money to give to Sea Shepherd, and basically that was the beginning of the group called Living Ocean. Living Ocean has gone on to not only support Sea Shepherd but also gone on to form a lot of other subgroups and alliances to aid people who have got anything to do with ocean sustainability and conservation. Become more aware of plastic and the impact that plastic has in the oceans, particularly the issue of using non-recyclable plastic and single-use plastic bags, which we've been trying to get rid of in the community. The environmental impacts of plastic in the ocean has only just become apparent. It's basically a new silent spring. It's one of the major issues affecting the whole of humanity, really. There are groups that are forming to help deal with plastic, which is really good. One particular initiative is the Boomerang Bag Initiative, and that's just one situation where the community gets together and sews bags that people can use over and over again in supermarkets instead of taking single-use plastic bags.
We are all very much into doing the right thing by Mother Earth.
I saw it and I was like, well, I can sew, so why not utilise my skill and help our community become plastic free and create a better environment. It's going downhill way too fast, so we may as well get in together and fix it.
Living Ocean has recently merged with the Whale and Seal Foundation, and that's a group of local scientists, enthusiasts who have been logging the passage and the activity of whales up here on the northern beaches for the last 10 years or something, isn't that right?
Yep.
So they've merged with us, and we've recently, through the merger with them, have acquired a boat to research and study whales offshore.
Yeah, my name is Sam Barrett, and with Living Ocean I'm part of the research team that researches the behaviour of the humpback whales migrating north off Sydney. And what we're trying to observe and record is them in their natural environment, not being hassled by other boats or planes or helicopters or any other influences like that. We want them to be migrating past on their northern migration up to the Barrier Reef with the least stress and as natural behaviour as possible. One of the main reasons, the hot topic at the moment with the research we're doing and the positive effects our research and data that we've collected over these 10 years or so, is at the moment there's a company trying to do seismic testing off Sydney's northern beaches and also the Central Coast. So everyone knows that the humpback whales migrate past Sydney in our winter months, but no one actually knows has been out in the water with them and recorded their behaviour, literally what they're doing, literally where they're doing it, and water temperature and other environmental factors that come into it. So hopefully our data that we've collected over these last 10 years will go towards preventing such I think a disastrous activity that if it came out, the noise of these seismic testing, the stress levels of these animals will be through the roof, and the behaviour will change totally because of this seismic testing. I think once we had a groundswell with the community and they realise this, because I think a lot of people don't know about this potential seismic testing off Sydney and the Central Coast. I think once a bit of publicity about it comes out, there'll be hopefully a positive wave of protest towards something like this. It's going to affect our beautiful marine mammals.
That's fine.
I think that Living Ocean is working towards a global awareness, basically. I mean, we're holding hands, joining hands with all sorts of different entities, Sea Shepherd being one. It's just getting the word out there. I think we're just astounding how many people are coming on board and joining in with us. So, no, it's very, very positive. Where we are in 10 years, it's quite exciting to imagine, really.